Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any or all help the channel grow, and they help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we spent some time working on upgrading and fine-tuning the logistics of some of the various components we're going to need for our supercomputers. And you'll notice that we now are backed up with copper here, or the copper sheets, for basically making our AI limiters. I also figured out what I'd done. These were all at 700. Basically, these 7 were all set to make it 100%. This one was set to make it 60%, which is why we were able to do it on one belt before, and I'd forgotten that. But we've now split that, so I've set this to go back up to work at a full speed of 100%. So, the efficiency of these has picked right back up from, what was it, 7%? We're now up to 68, as it's just, recalculating everything. But it is now flooded. Everything is keeping up. So, that's good. What I want to do is double check our production down here. So, you've got an amber light. Why do you have an amber light? Because you can't get the stuff out fast enough. Well, now then. I don't foresee that being a problem. Because, right, so what have we got? We've got, these are feeding upstairs. So we've got, what's that? No. 4. So we've got 4 times, hang on. These ones are overclocked. Okay. But there's backing up there. Alright, well, let's just, max everything. Right, you're not overclocked. Okay, so that should hopefully feed some through. But I'm going to start overclocking upstairs and seeing how much we can get out, because I really want to up these AI limiters. So we've got, currently, 5 times 8. That's 40. Well, you're on a Mark 1 belt. So 40 times 1.5, that's 60. So if we just overclock each of these to 150, that's going to fill up that one belt quite nicely. He says. Right, okay. I might have to redouble check our supercomputer recipe, because I don't know how many AI limiters we actually need. Right, and up we go. Right, so that should set all of these guys working a bit faster. Okay, copper's all blocked up still, which is good. They're now needing 150, so these belts are not going to be enough for the quick wire, so let's just upgrade those. Okay, that's all maxed out there. Good, 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 good. They are still all getting blocked up. Effectively, I want to see that hit. Yeah, 500 before it moves on to the next one. Okay. So that means we should be going much faster. Yeah, that line is now completely chocker, which is exactly what we wanted to see. That is now full at 60 a minute. So let's just have a quick double check on our supercomputer recipe. So they needed 3.75 AI limiters per minute. So it was 3.75 times 11. It's 41. Well, we're now making 60. So that's 20 surplus, which I'm happy with. But are we using them anywhere else? I'm sure we're using them somewhere else, because they're being trained about. But I can't remember where. What do they get used in? Yeah. That's the recipe for what they... I want the used in. What do they get used in? Are you guys used in regular computers? How is that not alphabetical? How is that not alphabetical? Right, computer. No, not used in computers. Crystal oscillators? Yes, in crystal oscillators. But I don't know which one we're doing. Possibly this one because it's faster. So that's using basically 2 a minute. We haven't got 10 manufacturers making those. So I think we're going to be fine with our surplus. Oh, you got a train there. That's why that's not doing anything. Right, what's your output rate? So you're now outputting at 20 a minute. Well, you need to be outputting at more than that. I mean, that is ticking up faster now. Alright, okay, we'll leave that to run for a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Let's put that floor panel back. And then let's go and have a look at the computer factory and see how that's been getting on since we upgraded the plastic. What do I want? I mean, yeah, computer part input, that will do. Right, so I'll see you guys over there in a couple of moments and we'll see how we're getting on with the computer production. Hopefully it's picked up a bit, but then we can start having a look at doing a little bit of overclocking with that as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, here we are over at where the computer parts are input. The plastic is still looking empty. I mean, that is a full train. Yep, so that's definitely bringing in a full whack of plastic now, which is good. But has it still run out? I'm going to guess that it has. Yeah, it's still run out. So it does. I think we are going to need to bring a second train in to help with these circuit boards before we can overclock these further. I mean, you guys are already on 200%. Yeah. Are you all on 200%? You're not. Okay. Alright, well, here comes the plastic flooding in. But I do think we are going to need to get some more. Doubly so as the train station itself is basically all backed up. Right, okay. So you are going to be going from where are we? Out, in, and go. Just got a second train trying to help bring that plastic through. Cool. Okay, so I mean, you're still doing fine for copper sheets, so we're not worried about that at the moment. So let's head round and recheck our maths. So you can have an extra one of those and we'll just fill that out. So hopefully that's going to do it. So we've then got, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, So we've then got 7 throwing out 15 a minute. So that says we've got 105 coming out a minute. Assuming we can keep up with that. Which means we're only just covering these 4 as they are at the moment. Okay. That's a problem then. Why did I not have that? What was I doing before? Why was that not done? Okay. In which case, I think we're just going to need to try and push it a bit further. Okay. Right, and then we'll just put that back in. Kind of not keen on how it picks up all the resources like that when you do that kind of thing. Right, okay. Yeah, hopefully that manifold's going to keep up. So you're actually bringing in 75 plastic, but that's fine, he says, because some of it's actually still going over to... Yeah, that is one of the bits, isn't it? Because some of it's actually going to be split off to the computers. So, at the moment, that's being done via a splitter, isn't it? Yeah, but I think what we need to do is utilise that second output and actually try and run properly 2 bits of plastic out. So let's do that then. Right, and then... Oh, blimey, that's... Yes, I forgot how tight this is. Okay. Okay. Yes, I did forget how tight this is. Right. If we put it, I know, here. That's going to go to there. Right, okay, and then... Bring this over like... Whoa! Like so. I think we feed that up like that. So we double fill this container. Right, okay. And then this container... Where does this go up to? Okay, alright. So if we put that back... And we put another floor hole there... I mean, that would have been too perfect, wouldn't it? For it to actually have just done that. Right. That means we're just going to have to do this. Come on. You going to play ball there? You are. Lovely. Right, then we can come up through the floor. Ooh, put that foundation back. Okay, take that out. And now we go up like so. And now we replace that connection. Cool. So now they've each got their own independent line of 780. I think that's going to be a better way of doing it than trying to split it. Okay. So how much are we actually now making? So we've got 18.75 times 7. So we're now up to 131. Okay. And I want to double these. And if I want to double these, that means I need 200. Okay. Fine. I mean, these guys aren't doing anything at the moment, are they? I mean, I say that. They are. Just very slowly, aren't they? Right, what's causing your problems? Yeah, because you're using those circuit boards. What are you short on? Rubber? Well, now that is not something I thought I'd have been short on over here. But the rubber line is empty. Okay. Let's trace that back. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm just finding problems all over the shop. Okay. I think we need to fix that. So the rubber is coming from... We are using the AI limiters here. Okay. So from the oscillators. That's where we're getting the rubber from. But is that because we are just burning through it? I don't know. So I don't know whether we want to... I mean, for the moment this will work. So if I put a smart splitter there. And over here, you put one of those. And there we go. Hang on, did I put the wrong one there? I did. And you need to be a Mark 5. Right, okay. And then we come underneath. Oh yeah, I forgot how much of a mess I'd left this. Blimey. Right, and then can you go in there? Great. And then overflow. And we're out of plastic again. Wow, we burnt through that. How are we out of plastic again so soon? I mean, I have got 2 trains coming in theory now, so that might help. But they are genuinely just shuttling backwards and forwards. I mean, what's this one? Are you coming down here? You are. What are you carrying? Modular frames. Yeah, see, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, alright. So we do have a plastic problem. We do very much need to get plastic in here in a hurry. Right, okay. We've then got screws that we are, I'm going to assume, just about keeping up with. Oh no, we're all maxed out there. Yeah, it's plastic and circuit boards. Okay, so we definitely need to get... Okay, that's now flooded. So that means it's the... Well, I mean, that's flooded because we've just grabbed everything that got bunged up over here. Okay, so this is the full train with everything. So you're hopefully bringing in a full fresh set of plastic. Yeah, everything else is going ka-chunk and then taking some away, and this is just getting dropped. Yeah. Okay, so that is now flooding all the plastic out. Okay. Fine. Hopefully the other one will be along soon with additional plastic for it then. Right, but let's just ramp these computers up. And we'll just see where it gets us. So if we whack you up to full pelt. Right, there we go. So we've then got 4 times 6.25. Which is 25, which is enough for our supercomputers if we can keep this all fed. And that's going to be the big question, if we can keep this all fed. Cable I'm not worried about. It's going to be the plastic. I'm going to say and the circuit boards, but the screws could be a challenge as well. I say, could they be a challenge? Yeah, screws shouldn't be too much of an issue. Because we can just overclock these because we don't need a lot of steel beams. But we've got, what, 260 there? Okay, so that's 520 on a Mark V belt. I mean, that still looks pretty full, actually. Although, to be fair, we're now forcing everything to run at full speed. We're not letting it get backed up. Right, what are you short on? Plastic still. How are you short on plastic? Oh, you've got slow belts. Yeah, and you need more plastic than those belts can handle. Okay, so let's just give you guys an upgrade. With your speed. Okay, so that should be feeding everything a lot faster now. And then we can actually see where we're going to be struggling. Okay. Right, you are... So these guys are all actually running at full speed. You stopped again, and I bet it's because you're, yeah, out of plastic. But the plastic is still flowing. Okay, that's good. That is good that the plastic is still flowing. How are we looking in the train station? Because that's going to be the worry, isn't it? Right, you're still outputting plastic. You've still got a healthy amount in you. Okay. Currently bringing in nearly 2,000 plastic a minute. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. Might take a while just for this manifold to sort itself out. I'm hoping that's all it's going to be. Just, like I say, this manifold trying to sort itself up because we've got a flood and plastic has quite a large stack size. Right, 75 a minute. What? Oh, you are on belt 2, so that should feed in fine. That one at the end that wasn't. Were you on a belt 2? What belt is this? Yeah. Belt 2. Okay. So they're all going to be being fed enough, assuming we can keep the manifold flooded. Let's just turn that on. Okay. That one's all backed up, which is promising. Yeah, how many screws are we going to be needing at the moment, according to this? So 325 times 4. Oh, wow, okay. That is more than a single belt can cope with, so we definitely are going to need more. Okay. So, overclock these guys. Okay, so that's 650 a minute. Okay, so that is actually then just that. But it then means this is going to need to be its own screw line. Yeah, we can follow that under. We got the space for that. Oh, the spaghetti. What were you playing at with that? Right, okay. I really don't get why it does that. Why do you always try and turn it the complete opposite way from where you're supposed to be going? Right, okay. And then... okay, that's going to be a problem. However, we're going to have screws, so we're going to have to cut it here. Like that. We'll then need, if we do finish this wall properly, a conveyor wall. I kind of need it in the middle of those two. Okay, conveyor wall 3. Okay. Ooh. Ah! Right, and then... No, that's not what's meant to be on 4. Changing the blinking hotbar by accident. Right, and then you are going to need to squeeze in there. Okay, so that in theory is now going to cover the screws, because they're getting 650 each, which is exactly what they're getting there. So yeah, that sorts the screws out. Keeps them fed with those at least. That's good. Plastic's now capped. Okay. We might be keeping up with this. I mean, this is just about enough. That's saying it's got the cable. It's saying it's got the plastic. It's got the circuit boards. You guys are now running empty. But that plastic is still coming, which is good. This manifold is just filling up, which is great. And it's on both sides. Okay, the circuit boards are going to be the bit to watch there with the are we making enough circuit boards. So what do we actually need? 62.5. So we need 62.5 times 4, 250. Currently, we've got 18.75 times 7, which is dedicated. 75 times 7. Oh, number lock got turned off. So that's 131, and we'd need an extra 70. Uh-oh, where's the plastic gone? Where's the plastic gone? You guys are fine on... Yeah, you're just emptying out, so that's why your line's still full. But you're absolutely fine on steel beams because you only need 12 a minute to make this many screws. Oh, steel screws. It's an amazing recipe. Blimey. Okay, right. So the plastic has dried up again, which is not good because that is going to hold us up quite a bit. Here comes a delivery. It's almost like it's just that bit too short. Does that mean we need a third train bringing stuff in? I don't know that we do, because I'd imagine the other end is full. Right, what are you bringing in? Oh, screws and plastic. Okay. Well, that means this train is getting here too soon. They are too close to each other. So I'm just going to watch this for a little bit. Oh, are you the silicon line? I didn't think you were. Oh, silicon, yeah, for trains. Okay. Not trains, computers. That makes sense. Okay, alright. So I kind of almost want to wait for this to get to the pickups over here before I get this one to dock. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll see how we get on with it. But as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they will help the channel grow. They help get out in front of other people. So thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to everyone that comments. I'm, again, really enjoying the comments going, so please do keep all of that going. Thank you very much to my patrons. Your patronage is very much appreciated. And please don't forget that as a patron, you do gain access to the save files for both this and Stranded Deep, so you can explore those worlds at your leisure. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.